Alright, welcome back everybody. I hope you guys can hear me now. It should be working. I'm hoping. Just give me 1 second. Alright, welcome back everybody. I hope you guys can hear me now. It should be. I'm hoping. Just give me 1 second. Alright, welcome back everybody. I hope you guys can hear me now. It should be. I'm hoping. Just give me 1 second. Alright, well, welcome. Alright, welcome back. I hope everyone's doing pretty good right now. We have a lot to talk about. Alright. So if you guys are new to the channel, Happy New Year. I hope everybody's having a great New Year. Welcome back everybody. I'm talking about something a little bit different today. We're going to be talking about a major snowsquall. And this has really developed in the last couple hours. And I was debating if I was going to go live on this, if it was severe. Well, welcome. And so far, we are dealing with reports of thunderstorm. This has been a very strong line. Pretty good right now. We have a lot to talk about. Strikes in here. So if you guys are new to the channel, you got lightning Happy New Year. These snowsqualls, great New Year. It's telling you these snowsquall, everybody. Talking about powerful, a little bit different today. We have a lightning major storm right here, and this has really developed in the last couple hours. And I was debating up here just a little bit ago. But when you have lightning, and so far we're dealing with reports of thunderstorm. This has been a very strong line. Pretty intense burst. We have a lot to talk about. Thunderstorm here. And if you're having thunderstorms, intense lightning, Happy New Year, snowsqualls, great New Year. It's telling you these snowsqualls, talking about a little bit different today. We have a lightning major storm right here, and this has really developed in the last couple hours. I think they can see a burst of snow, but I think where so far we have scale and very back into closer to Philly. I hope everyone. I think if you guys are very burst, we have a lot to talk about. Thunderstorm, Jersey. I think you guys are intense signs. This is going to be a very celebration. It's telling it's really fast moving, but it's going to be causing some today. We have a major storm right here, and this really developed in the last couple hours. I think they just see a burst of snow, but I think where this is really scale and very back into closer to Philly. I hope everyone. I think if you guys are very burst, we have a lot to talk about. Thunderstorm, Jersey. I think this is going to be a very celebration. It's really fast moving, but it's going to be causing some today. We have a major storm right here, and this really developed in the last couple hours. I think they just see a burst of snow, but I think where this is really scale and very back into closer to Philly. I hope everyone. I think if you guys are very burst, we have a lot to talk about. Thunderstorm, Jersey. I think this is going to be a very celebration. It's really fast moving, but it's going to be causing some today. We have a major storm right here, and this really developed in the last couple hours. I think think they just see a burst of snow, but I think it has a real scale and very back onto no closer. It says to see, I hope everyone's I think if you guys hello? Let me see if this helps. I don't know why. I'm having right here and a couple hours. Okay, what about now? I think I might have fixed it. This has been so painful. I don't know why. What is... God, I don't understand this. Okay. What is... Alright, I'm back. Alright, we are back. We are living. I'm sorry about that, you guys. I had double noise going on in the background. I didn't even notice. Thank you guys for telling me. I'm really, really sorry about that. Alright, I'm currently getting some things ready. I'm getting the weather radar ready. We got, let's get out of here. Okay, this is all snow. They used to have lightning on here. I don't know what happened to it. Pretty crazy. The weather bug is a very great app when it comes to lightning. I already know that, but I'm looking for lightning. Alright. So whenever we get lightning, I'm going to have this here for that. Okay, sounds good to me. Let's get out of this. Let's go back in here. So this is the line of the weather. Okay, let's get this one open too. Why not? Let's get this open out of here. Let's get the COD weather models. Let's get the HER. We're going to look at the latest run. So nice. Not here. I am very curious to know what can we from Long Island see tonight. I think they could see about... I think you guys can see about a dusting to a coating. According to the HER, this line does stay intact, pretty powerful. This is the low, and it is a pretty strong low, to be honest with you. It's a 996. It's a pretty good size trough here. And as this continues, believe it or not, we actually strengthen this line. And even going into this portion, we're talking about a 995 low, potentially. And once it makes the Lehigh Valley at 994. So this low is supposed to continue to organize. And we should continue to see that wrap around and then kind of turn into a little bit of a nor'easter. But in the weeks of that, we're going to be talking about some gusty winds as this line goes through. Total snowfall, I can just see about a coating. I don't see anything big out of this storm, to be honest. I think about a coating to an inch or two out of this. The more thing is going to be the visibility and everything and the quick travel disruptions. This is according to her. Look at it. It continues to get stronger. And I think New Long Island could maybe even see up to a coating also. And then we got a little bit more of that lake effect snow. I think it's very interesting when we talk about this because, I mean, this is the correlation here. And you guys, when we are talking about this dark green and even some yellows and some oranges making it in this, it tells you it's a very, very strong line. And Pittsburgh just had a strong line. They just extended a Snowsquall warning now for even more. Intense bursts of heavy snow and visibility leading to blowing snow and rapid falling visibility. Travel will be potentially dangerous within minutes. We are talking about Pittsburgh, Mount Lebanon, Bethel Park, talking about these regions here. It is a radar indicated, but most likely going on. This is a very powerful southern side to this. And then the center side is really raging here with more a dangerous snow squall. All right. They're going dangerous. A very dangerous snow squall extending from the Kettering near, I don't know how to say that, moving south east at 25. Intense burst, once again, 1/4 of a mile. Dangerous and with minutes. I suggest if you guys are in these areas to pull over. This is a very, very powerful line. Even these northern parts here are talking about a very, very strong line. But this is a meso discussion that's going to be continuing for the next 2 hours. And a snow squall should continue across the portions of the northern Appalachians through the least early part of the night. Brief periods of moderate to heavy snow, 30+ mile-an-hour winds, and rapid visibility are possible. The discussion on why we're having such a snow squall event tonight is convergence along a cold front has increased over the last couple hours with 100+ knots, 500 millibar jet overspread this boundary. As a result, snow squall has developed. Reduced visibility below 1/4 mile has been observed, along with brief, intense, moderate to heavy snow with gusts over 30. The snow squall will exceed to persist across the northern Appalachian over the next few hours. Parent to the mid-level trough continues to amplify. So this trough is going to continue to amplify. That means that this line is going to stay about the same or even intensify even further. And amplify, increasing deep layer ascent the strength of the leading line in the term. Within the strongest portion of the snow squall, a rapid onset of a 1/2 inch to 1 inch an hour of snowfall rates could occur with rapid veering of the surface winds northwest to 15 to 25 with higher gusts likely. The visibility may drop less than 1/4 than a mile with stronger winds and higher snowfall rates included. So they're expecting to actually have this line strengthen potentially some more. And that is pretty worrying because I'm in this area and I'm going to be getting it later tonight. And I mean, if you don't want to call it already later tonight, it is later tonight. It's a very powerful snow squall, you guys. It's a very powerful snow squall that I'm going to be dealing with, you guys. A little worrying, not gonna lie. It's very intense, heavy snow. Alright. Yeah, this is a very strong line here, you guys. Look at some of this. They actually just updated this. Expires in 7 minutes. Pretty intense snow squall. And actually, in the latest frames, some of the snow squall has strengthened some here. So that's a little bit worrying. This is a very, very, very powerful snow squall. Let me tell you guys, we are not messing when we're talking about the snow squall. When we take a look at the radar here of the correlation, I mean, look at that. A little worrying about that northern side here. Ooh, that just updated. Yeah, look at that. Some more yellows. We have another, we had some feeder bands out here that is kind of merging within the line. This should slowly merge within the line, but that just tells you more heavier rates. And oh wow, that some more yellows we are talking about. That is really worrying. Even down in here, some very intense banding features that are developing in this. Wow, look at that. That is a 30 line of some very, very heavy snow. I mean, look at that. That is very intense. I'm very interested on if this is going to continue the way it is, because let me tell you, that could easily drop an inch. Easily across PA. If it stays this strength, I mean, we got a camera actually. I'm going to actually bring it up, you guys. Like, if you had to say, what do you think the snowfall rates will be? I would say probably a half an inch to an inch. There is a camera I can probably briefly showed you. It's in the Allentune area here. It's the Allentune. I have in the past, and it was completely fine. Let me just get you a camera up here. So, this was a little bit earlier. Ooh, wow, look at that. That is going to be interesting. I wonder. Oh, wow. Let me just quickly flash that in, you guys. This is an Allentune, you guys. Look at that. Allentune live camera. And this is not even, this is crazy. That is very intense, you guys. By the way, that camera right there is right in here, the leading edge of this. So if you think that's bad, we still haven't even gotten the line. I'm going to stay up for that. That's a wow. And this is all heading my area. That's a very, very heavy burst of snow. Look at that. And it's actually, believe it or not, strengthening. I'm very interested on this line. I thought this line would kind of, you know, decay a bit on the back end, but it's a pretty good burst here. Of snow. I mean, that's a really strong, you guys. That is blizzard conditions. I'm telling you guys right now, in Allentune, if you are not on the road right now, I would get off immediately. It is a blizzard. I mean, let me just quickly flash it again one last time. I mean, look at that. That is within that part here. You guys, that is in Allentown. That is right in this region. That's right in this region area. The line is back in here of the heaviest of the snow. I'm very interested on what that is supposed to mean here. We're about to get some front row seats of a true line of some very heavy snow. How is everybody doing right now? Hope everybody's doing well. Oh my. If I had to say that snowfall rate's pretty intense. Let me just make sure there is. Yeah, there's no lightning this second. Okay, so they just updated a Snowsquall warning. Expires in an hour. A dangerous snow squall was located extending of the Monmouth Camp Town near 25. Intense burst. Once again, quarter of a mile and less. This is in the Wilmsport area. So this region right in here, very, very strong winds and stuff. If you guys are in the Wilmsport, Montgomery, Lock Haven, you guys better hunker down. That's a very intense line. And even into the Pittsburgh area, very, very strong. I'm wondering if the up here is working. To me, it looks like the line is strengthening. Quite a bit. I mean, from the beginning of the line to now, I would say it's doing its... Yeah, it's... That Wilmsport's definitely been strengthening quite a bit. These kind of been moving up here pretty well. Yeah, we are continuing to move here. Yeah, look at the latest update. Yeah, Allentown. You guys, I want you guys to look at this. Yeah, Allentown is where that camera is about right in here. This is the main line. This is what's ahead of it. And for it to be snowing this bad tells you how strong this line is producing blizzard conditions. That is some true snowfall right there. That. Oh wow, that band is actually strengthened some for the Allentown area. I'm going to keep my eyes out on that. The Williamsport, too, has gone a bit wider and wow, look at that intense line, you guys. That is a very intense line of I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. I wonder if that line will stay towards New York City. It could. You guys, it is snowing like crazy in Allentown. I don't want any new snowfall. No. The Pittsburgh area is around about 3 to 4 inches here in Pittsburgh. It is snowing like crazy in Allentown. I would love to get a report there. Even in Maryland, there was a coding from earlier. That's a really strong line there. Let me tell you. That is a Allentown's not even in it yet. Oh, wow. Northern part is strengthening significantly. In the last couple frames, we have significantly strengthened that northern part. With some more yellows. I wonder if we can get some lightning strikes out of this. We had some thunder snow reported back in the Pittsburgh region. I will say, if you guys are in Pittsburgh, you guys are looking great right now. If you guys want the snow to continue. Pittsburgh is under a winter weather advisory for 1 to 3 for an additional 1 to 3 inches. So they can end up probably with like 6 to 8 inches by the end of this. If you guys are in Pittsburgh, that's a pretty good lake effect snow event. Is it me or this has just gotten a whole nother level? Oh my. Wow. You guys, this has continued to strengthen. Even the northern part. It is thumping right now. And wow. This is where Allentown is, where the camera is. We're not even near the line just yet. Not just there yet, and even behind this line's that has strengthened quite a bit. Oh, you guys, this is crazy right here. Look at that. You can tell. Holy. That is some true lake effect. You guys, this is what we are talking about. Whoa, my bad. I mean, this is what we're talking about in Allentown. You can only imagine this whole lineup here of the snow. Hey, Weather Kingdom, Happy New Year. You think this will be like... I'm going to be honest with you. If you're not awake for this, you're not going to be able to tell too much. Especially if you're in the city. When you wake up and you're in the border, you might be able to see it in grass and stuff, a good coating, but it's going to die out as it gets to New York. I think it'll be much more skinnier of a line. It won't stay this intense. The line, though, is a very powerful line. Alright, give me one moment. Yep, there's Allentown. Oh, there it is, you guys. Brand new lightning strike. Actually, right near Allentown, where we have the live camera app. Keep that in mind. I would not be surprised to see lightning there and there. Yeah, look at that. Back in Ohio now, too. A few lightning strikes there also. Yeah, look at that. Back in this portion of the line here, as it's developing, we had some more lightning strikes. Pretty crazy. Things getting wild. Yeah, some of this line is, parts of this line is still in the strengthening process. Northern part's a little bit more of a worried. Let me show you guys the Wilmsport. We're getting some more yellows back in here again. Pretty intense. The latest herd model I know was 5Z. New York might be able to survive a little bit of it. I could see a coating half an inch of snow. I can see it. Allenton, believe it or not, is not even in it yet. They're still a little bit far. They are right in here. They are. They're actually waiting for the line. That frontal line is a little bit interesting, though. That has lost and gained some momentum. Southern side, I don't know. I think it's kind of all going into the line. Let me see how that continues to proceed. All right. I'm looking into the line. Oh, a brand new light. Okay. You guys, we got some lightning strikes breaking out here. If you guys are in the Allentown area, please be careful of that. This is one lightning strike. Now we had 2 out ahead of it. And 3 right there. This portion of the line must be strengthening. Also some darker colors within it. Getting serious, even back in the Wilmsport. Well, oh wow, Allenton's about to get slammed. Pretty intense here. Okay. Look at that, you guys. Look at all this lightning here. Alright, this line is not showing any mercy. They just put a snowsquall warning for Allentown. Wait, did they really? Oh, they didn't even have it on there. They just updated it. Alright. Okay. Where did that come from? A little bit of strengthening on the northern side of the line. Near Wilmsport again. Okay. Last minute strengthening. I don't know what's going on. All of a sudden we like exploded with some of these microbursts. Oh God. Allentown, you're getting close to it. If you guys are in the Allentown area, whether the camera, I actually have the camera up. I'm waiting until we like explode here with this. We are on the edge of it. We're about to get into some of it. And this, I'm going to give you guys a warning. This is about to be the heaviest of the heaviest. That camera was not even seeing it at its worst. If anything, it got a little bit lighter right before it. They have that snowsquall warning extended for the State College area. Same things, intense burst blizzard conditions. I will be expecting Sunbury and these portions to get it in the next hour. Ooh, damn. I wonder, I think I know what's happening here. Yeah, I think I know what's happening. Alright, maybe not. I'm interested what's going on in the frontal end here because, oh wow, that wind is picking up. That's not even there yet. Look at that. This is going upwards, right? This is kind of expanding out. But right in here, this is kind of decayed into here. How can I tell? Look at how these things are now fanning out. We're talking about some fanning going on inside the squall. And we see that back in Pittsburgh. It is snowing like crazy. Even though the line has went through Pittsburgh, we're still snowing pretty hard. And I would say at least for the next half an hour, 32 minutes to an hour. But here we have kind of continued that fanning out. But down here, it's struggling to continue to decay more. That could mean a little bit more of a snow. This kind of reminds me more than just a little bit of a cold front. It's kind of reminding me of I think you guys will. I'm just curious in the line. Because back in the line here, even though it has decayed some, it's doing a pretty good job behind it. I mean, some of those rates are getting a little bit heavier. I mean, I'm wondering if this is going to just become one line that goes through here and slowly decays over there. I don't know. Okay, this is some issues here now. Allen tunes in the lighter parts right now. We're about to get absolutely slammed here. But I want you guys to take a notice. Yeah, it's holding very steady, but look at Wilmsport. We have exploded some on some of those yellows. That is some of the darkest colors I have seen out of this. I'm also noticing is looking at the frontal end of the back. Look at that. That's getting more wider. That darker green is staying further back. That means heavier snowfall total rates for a longer period of time. The line is a little bit weaker on the southern side. But the middle and northern has strengthened quite a bit. I like to keep my eye on that. It's kind of more widened out. And it looks like a little bit more of a re-blowing up on the frontal end. I'm going to be watching that. Because that's going to be very important. This just re-updated in the last second. I want to see the latest. I don't know, that back end has kind of just continued to, I don't know. The northern part is expanding. But I think this is also decaying. That front part. Wow, more lightning back in here. And Pittsburgh, just saw the Pittsburgh's been doing good with the lightning. It's probably because it's more moist. Pretty interested. Allentown should start getting into the heaviers. Look at that. Yeah, it's starting to get heavy again. Still thumping the snow. Even when you guys get behind this line, you are... Yep, Allentown just updated. Allentown, if you guys are in Allentown, we're about to go haywire here in the camera feed. In the next couple minutes, we're about to go crazy in Allentown. Some of the heaviest snow yet on the camera. Okay. That's not good. Let me make sure this has not... updated. We just got a lightning strike in Tiserville up here. Close to Williamsport, believe it or not. For some of the... I'm not surprised about that, to be honest with you. That has really intensified. Even in the Williamsport area. This whole line has intensified just a bit on the northern side. Not there yet in the camera feed. It's getting there. Oh, we are getting some. All right, we're getting into some of this heavy snow. Look at that, you guys. Look at some of this banding now. Ooh. That is some very heavy banding. I can't keep showing you guys because I don't know if it's really long, but okay. We gotta move on from that. That back end is doing pretty good now. It's not like it's one line anymore. It's kind of a good few miles wide. That means more blizzard conditions. Just south of Allentown, in Central City, PA, northwest central, we had a 3.2. Pittsburgh, we're having some 5s and now some 4.5s. Yeah, a good amount of snow right there coming down. Look at that. Allentown just had more thunder. You guys, they are having... Oh, whoa. Look at the intense burst here. This is the lake effect. Look at that. Some of the most intense lake effect you can get out of this. Look at that. Wow. If you guys are seeing this on, oh my goodness. Oh. Alright. Oh my god, you guys look at that. That is what we are seeing in the lake effect. Oh my. That is crazy. That is scary. Oh my goodness. They were just, oh wow. Allentown just reported some thunder snow, you guys. That is what's coming to you guys if you guys are in PA. This is what's coming for me. That is truly right here in Allentown. Oh, wow. I don't even know what this... Wow, whoa. What is going on with this line? We're, like, exploding in the backfields of this. This has become a thick line here. I mean, I remember it, like, look at this. Oh, my God. Look at this, you guys. Huh. What do you even say to this? That is... I don't even know what you call that. That is intense. Holy... That is in Allentown, PA, you guys. If you guys get under one of those bands, expect thunder snow. Allentown's going to have quite a bit of time before they can get out of that. Believe it or not, the northern part has strengthened. And the back end. It is so windy, you guys, in Allentown. Look at this camera. You can see how windy it is. And this is why you should not be driving through these. Truly a picture. We had now another light. Okay. We actually did a brand new lightning strike. Now south of Titusville. Back in here. Look at this. That is some crazy heavy snow. Oh my. Oh my. Look at the camera. What a blizzard we are seeing. Puh. Forget about that. I wonder what these reports are going to come in as. I would say Allentown right now is cooking with some crazy totals. It's blowing too. Quickly. It is snowing like crazy. Oh my. Quickly. Look at that. Look at the wind direction. That is when you know it's blowing snow. Look at that, you guys. This is the latest GFS model of the night. That will be going through tonight. And then we are talking about a potential try of a coastal storm. Fails on that one. Then we are talking about, okay. What are we? Okay. What? Okay. I guess we're talking about a, okay. Look at that. Different. And then we're talking about winter storm. Okay, interesting pattern. Going into January 16th. It says we shoot for the warmth. We're going to have to keep an eye on that. Canadian says we try for that snowstorm right there. It fails. A little bit weaker. We get a little bit of a dusting to a coating. Then we see another clipper. And we see somewhat of a... Wow. That is some blowing snow. Keep this in mind. Holy crap. Look at... So Allentown is almost through the worst. But they still got a lot of heavy snow. Look at that. A lot of yellows have, and a lot of lightning strikes too. That is a major cluster of lightning. Look at that. Look at that. We had like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We had about 10 lightning strikes near Allentown, that live camera. Okay, why I would not agree with you, the meteorologist, because if it lasted for 3 hours, then I can believe you. But that will have to be snowing about 1 to 1.5 inches an hour. It's tough to do that. There's only one benefit that actually is looking quite interesting. The band of the snow has thickened. And crazy amounts, actually. I mean, it looks some parts have weakened. The frontal end has weakened. That's for sure to know. They added some new warnings. Oh, wow, look at that. Okay, we already know about that. Never mind. I'm interested. Snowsquall warning, a brand new one now. Whiteout conditions. They're saying whiteout conditions near zero visibility with the intense bursts. Radar and webcams. Yeah. This is in Bloomberg. Look at that. And then the Poconos region. A dangerous snow squall. Yeah, it's snowing like crazy there. Oh yeah, that northern side too. I'm just interested. um Damn. Okay. Look at that. That is intense. I am watching this band. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're the only person in chat right now, buddy. Nice to see you. I'm sorry. Happy New Year, man. We're doing a New Year special. My phone's on 1. Let me go charge it. Alright. I'm back. I'm sorry. Happy New Year. I feel like I am... Alright. I'm sorry. I'm just getting a little tired. I still got about an hour before my Snowsquall comes. About an hour or two. It's gonna be a night. It's gonna be crazy. So, it is lightning like crazy in the south. The southern band of this. Allentown's still in heavy banding. Some weakening in the center lining of it, I would say. Maybe. The Wilmsport area is still dealing with some pretty good snowfall rates. Look at that. Refresh. I'm wondering the snowfall rates. Totals. No one's updating. I need a rest. Alright. Alright. Okay. Welcome. Alright. I'm getting a little tired here. I don't know what I want to do. I'm keeping an eye on this. It's getting late. It's going to continue to get late. The banding on the northern side is getting pretty intense here. I'm not even going to lie with you guys. We are talking about some pretty intense banding in the northern parts of this. Really trying to extend quite a bit. There's one thing, though, I'm not liking, but I'm wondering if that's going to continue to happen or not, is what's going to happen on the northern part. What I'm seeing is some dark streaks of what you call the Finger Lakes. Parts of the Finger Lakes kind of extend in here. What's going on, and these are spreading while we're having, yeah, this line is still continuing to move like this, but we're also having a little bit of precip going back in here. So I'm wondering if these bandings are going to all kind of meet up and kind of make a really nasty band on the northern part of this. I don't know. What I do know is it's a little worrying what I'm seeing with the latest trends. From earlier to now, it is definitely picking up on its momentum just quite a bit, a little bit. And then this part of the quadrant here is holding its steady ground here. I mean, even back in the Wilmsport, we're holding a steady line of lightning and stuff. So what kind of's going on here is it's an interesting feeling. Back in the picture is doing good here too. Hey, what's up? How is everybody? Look at that. It's a very steady band back in the altitude still. We're still talking about pretty heavy snow. I mean, it's still coming down very heavy. What also I'm realizing is, I'm not liking this frontal end here because this has kind of been exploding in the last couple frames on both quadrants. That is up here I'm not liking. That's really worrying me right now. Crazy numbers right there. Alright, I'm back. I'm sorry. So, if this trend continues, does New York have a better chance for at least an inch? I am back. I'm sorry. I just needed to rest a little bit. I would say kind of, in my opinion. The meteorology can, this could mean a better trend for New York. But it's going to be hard to get it in those surfaces. I still believe. I mean, look at the Scranton area. You guys, Scranton is right in here. Look at the Scranton area, what has happened. Instead of that narrow, we kind of turn into a spreading out motion here. Also, what's going on with up here? Look at that. Closing in with a bit more. I'm wondering if that's going to keep giving. I'm wondering if that's giving it some of its poof. Because, oh my. The southern part is re-intensifying again. Look at that burst of snow. Allentown's getting a little bit less. It's still snowing. Very heavy. Rates are getting a little bit less. That's good. This line is kicking. No matter what way you put it through, it is kicking. It is kicking through. That Scranton area is worrying me. Look at what's going on there. That is pretty ugly to me to see that on my computer here. The Scranton area. Williamsport is still dealing with that snow. I mean, that started at 129. That's been going for almost an hour. And it doesn't look like it's going to get any lighter, so I'm not going to lie with you guys. This back end is holding its ground pretty tight here. In this side here. I mean, Pittsburgh's been in this since at least almost 2 hours ago. Pittsburgh's been in this for almost over 2 hours, and yeah. I'm not like, whoa, what in the world? Wait. What in the world is going on here? This is crazy. Look at what has happened in this part of the barn. This thing has gotten thick near the Williamsport. Believe it or not, I thought Williamsport's about to be right out of this. That bin literally is just sitting. Scranton's about to be slammed. The only thing I can say why this is happening is, I would say things to this. you guys. This burst right here that has exploded is probably giving some extra strength into this line here. According to radar, this is continuing to combine. I'm wondering. I'm wondering what's going on in this band. This band is holding pretty steady. The northern part is doing something. It's definitely building its precip. It's spreading apart, but holding its string pretty well. All right. I'm just kind of watching this, you guys. To be honest with you, it's the same thing. We're gonna be talking about these snow squalls. Kind of the same deal here. Kind of spreading apart a little bit. That's gonna probably help on worst case scenarios. Most of it has just stayed the same in the strength. I think I'm going to be ending the stream, you guys. I am pretty fatigued, pretty tired at this given point. I think I want some rest.